Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachari Nirvishesha Shunyavanti Pashati Doshakarani Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everyone. So today we'll see the Sloka, 4th canto, 9th chapter, verse number 18. Okay. So please chant the Sloka after me. Maitreya Uvacha
Maitreya Uvacha
Atavishtuta evam vai
Athabhishtute
Ena Dhimata
Satsankalpe Dhimata
Yamunakto Bhagavan
Bhrityanurakto Bhagavan
Pratinandedam Abravit
Pratinandema Abravit
Maitreya Uvacha Atavishtuta evam vai Ena Dhimata Nityanurakto Bhagavan
Bhrityanurakto Bhagavan
Vedam Abravit
Pratinandema
Maitreya
Uvacha
Vishnuta evam vai
Athabhishtute
Ena Dhimata
Satsankalpena
Bhagavan
Pratyanurakto Bhagavan
Vedam Abravit.
Pratinandema Abravit.
Anybody likes to chant?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtuta evam vai satsankalpena dhimata bhrityanurakto bhagavan pratinandyedam abravit. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtut evam vai satsankalpena dhimata bhrityanurakto bhagavan pratinandyedam abravit. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtut evam vai santa sankalpana dhimata buddhyanurakta bhagavan pratinandeda abravit. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtuta evam vai satsankalpena dhimata nityanurakto bhagavan pratinandedam abravit. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtuta evam vai satsanga kalpena dhimata bhrityanurakto bhagavan pratinandedam abravit. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtut evam vai satsankalpena dhimata prityanurakto bhagavan pratinandyedam abravit. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtuta evam vai satsankalpena dhimata bhrityanurakto bhagavan pratinandedam abravit. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Athabhishtut evam vai satsankalpena dhimata bhrityanurakto bhagavan pratinandedam abravit. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Maitreya Uvacha Athabhishtuta evam vai satsankalpena dhimata bhrityanurakto bhagavan pratinande idam abravit. Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you. We'll see the synonyms. Mataji was chanting with network issue. Synonyms Maitreya Uvacha.
Bhagavan Pratinandedam Bravit. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Maitreya Uvacha, Maitreya said, Ata then Apishtuta, being worshipped, evam thus, by certainly, Sat Sankalpena, by Guru Maharaj, who had only good desires in his heart, Dhimata, because he was very intelligent, Bhritya Anurakta, very favorably disposed towards devotees, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality Godhead, Pradinandya, having congratulated him, Itam this, Abravit said. The small translation. Yes, Preeti Mataji. Just read the translation.
Hare Krishna. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. The great sage Maitreya continued, My dear Vidura, when Dhruva Maharaj, who had good intentions in his heart, finished his prayer, the Supreme Lord, the Personality of Godhead, who is very kind to his devotees and servants, congratulated him, speaking as follows. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We have a short class because there's a lot of thunderstorm here in Bangalore and so much of water around. And there's also power problem, and the network issue. So I'll have a short class. We'll see what Krishna spoke in tomorrow's class, but today we'll just see this aspect of the Lord, that who is very kind to his devotees. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Maitreya Uvacha. Ata Bishtuta Evam Vai Satsangalpena Dhimata. Vrityanukrito Bhagavan Pradinandedam Abraved. Translation. But the great sage Maitreya continued, My dear Vitara, when Guru Maharaj, who had good intentions in his heart, finished his prayers, the Supreme Lord, the Personality of Godhead, who is very kind to his devotees and servants, congratulated him, speaking as follows. Hare Krishna. So we'll see, like here, Maitreya saying to Vidura that Guru Maharaj, yes, he had good intentions in his heart. So that's what bhakti is. Bhakti should be, our intention should be right. Okay, the intention to please the Lord or intention to please the spiritual master. That is very important. Okay, it might look like the devotee is doing something wrong, but the intention would be to please the Lord. So here Dhruva Maharaj is a pure devotee and the Lord is very kind to his devotees. Okay, so Krishna is called as, what is Krishna's another name? Because he is very kind to his devotees. He's called as
Bhakta Vatsala.
Karuna Sindhu means he is the ocean of mercy, but mainly very kind to his devotees is Bhakta Valsala, and that's what this term is used here, right? Britya Anukritya, very favorably disposed towards his devotees. So Krishna is not Jnani Valsala or Karmi Valsala. Prabhupada mentions this. Prabhupada says you do a lot of karma and you're very good at karma. I've seen my seniors, in professional colleges and everywhere. Once you pass out of the college and then you get into a profession, and after some years you become very well settled, you become the senior most post in that particular setup, and then you feel so satisfied, something called job satisfaction. But do you think Krishna will be pleased with that? No, Krishna is not Karmi Valsala. Krishna is not Jnani Valsala also. Krishna is not getting disposed to all of those people. No, he is Bhakta Valsala. Right? He is Bhakta Valsala. Yesterday we had 75th appearance day of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. So Guru Maharaj is so dear to Krishna. So Krishna is very, very dear to such pure devotees. Krishna says, Sadhava Hridayam Mahyam Sadhanam Hridayam to Aham. Sadhava Hridayam Mahyam. Like pure devotees are in Krishna's heart. And where is Krishna? Sadhunam Hridayam to Aham. So Krishna is in the heart of pure devotees. So this is mutual reciprocation. So Krishna is in the heart of a pure devotee, right? Tumara Hridaya Sada Govinda Vishra. And Krishna is very, very merciful. So which is the most merciful incarnation of Krishna? Okay, co-host, you can all remain muted because you're all scholars. I'm asking others.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Right? Who said he is most merciful? Who said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is merciful?
Nityananda.
Yes, all of them said, but who composed that verse saying Mahaprabhu is the most merciful?
Rupa Goswami, Mataji.
Rupa Goswami, right? Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayine Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaura Dishe Nama. Namo Mahavadanya. Mahavadanya means what? Most merciful. So everybody used to say His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj is the eternal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But there's no Shastric proof as such. But then yes, a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada have said it. So that's correct. Prabhupada will not make a statement which is false. And okay, so his mood, Maharaj's mood is also like Mahaprabhu, means most merciful. Very magnanimous. It's not like he's merciful only to his disciples. No, he's merciful to everyone. When in case he had this double transplant, which 99% of all the doctors have rejected. They said it's not possible because Guru Maharaj had brainstem stroke. Stroke coming in a brainstem. Brainstem is the lower part of our brain, which has all these respiratory center, cardiac centers and all that. And if something happens to the brain center, that's immediate death. Nobody can survive. A famous neurosurgeon says, I never seen somebody surviving a brainstem stroke. But Guru Maharaj had that. And 99% doctors rejected that. He can't undergo a transplant. Forget about liver transplant. No transplantation can be done. And then what happened? Later on, there was a discussion going on. And then his godbrothers, everyone helped. And yesterday was hearing Varadaraj Prabhu from Bangalore glorifying Guru Maharaj, saying that in Mangalore, there is a temple of Hanumanji. And this Hanumanji is in Ugrabhav. You can see the teeth and all of Hanumanji, who gave the Sanjeevani, that mountain and all. And so he is the one who helps somebody to overcome problems in the health. So Varadaraj Prabhu went there, who's a temple president in ISKCON Bangalore, who have come here. A close friend of Naminishta Prabhu. So he had come and he was sharing the experience. He's saying that they went to that temple and the priest, who was 85 years old, is worshipping that Hanumanji for 70 years. And how does he talk? This is, I'm telling because Krishna is Bhakta Valsala. I'm taking the live example of that priest. It was so touching to me. I heard that story. That priest who worship Hanumanji talks to Hanumanji like a friend in Sakyabha. He doesn't worship him like the Lord or like the devotee of the Lord. It's a Ram temple, but Hanumanji is famous there because in Ugrabha, and he blesses everyone. And how the priest tell them to bless is, if somebody comes for some blessing, the priest talk to Hanumanji. Arey, how many times they are coming? Can't you bless them, Hanumanji? Bless them now. Why do you have to make them come again and again? So Varadaraj Prabhu came to know about this Hanumanji and went there to ask permission to bless Guru Maharaj. I'll get you the temple name, Hema Mataji. So some place he said starting with S. So near Udupi somewhere. So Guru Maharaj was in Udupi that time in 2016 when he had a stroke, and transplant was very important. Liver transplant. So Varadaraj Prabhu went there to ask to get blessing from Hanumanji. So the priest who worshipped Hanumanji for 70 years, 70, he said, I wanted to meet your Guru. So both of them met, Guru Maharaj and this priest met, and they were translating in Kannada to English, English to Kannada. And that time, the priest, after coming to know about Guru Maharaj, he said, people like you should live. I'll definitely pray to Hanumanji to give you good health, to keep you longer in this world so that you can reclaim so many fallen conditions soon. So Guru Maharaj said, no, don't pray to Hanumanji for me. See people like him. I have 70,000 disciples. Pray to Hanumanji that all my disciples are protected from Maya. Pray to Hanumanji that all of them are good, coming close to Krishna. So the priests are like, you don't want to pray anything for you? Guru Maharaj is like, no, I don't want anything. Whatever Krishna decides, if Krishna wants to take me back now, let me go. But I didn't complete my task. My Guru has given me a task. I have to finish this opening of a temple of Vedic planetarium. So then the Pujari is like, I'll definitely pray for you. So he went and prayed to Hanumanji. The relationship between the Pujari and the Hanumanji was like, the Pujari had a son who was 25 years old and wanted him to get married. But whatever happens, if the Pujari takes a break for 2 days and go to his village and come back, Hanumanji doesn't like any other Pujari. Somehow another replacement Pujari will come, but that Pujari will get a snake bite or a scorpion bite or fracture or somebody, that Hanumanji will call the other Pujari back in 2 days. And the Pujari will come back and say, Hare, Hanumanji, I'm worshipping you for 70 years. 2 days, 3 days, I can't go home and come. You want me to be here all the time? My son is not getting married. He's 25 years old now. So 10 years, he used to go and see a girl and come. By the time Hanumanji will do something to the new Pujari, that the old Pujari has to come back. So Hanumanji wanted him back very badly. That's their relationship. So the Pujari, 10 years passed away and Pujari scolded Hanumanji. I am worshipping you and you are a Naishtik Brahmachari. People will say that because I'm worshipping Hanumanji, who is Naishtik Brahmachari, my son is also becoming Brahmachari. He's 35 years old. Who will marry him now? So please bring him a bride. In 1 week time, Hanumanji brought somebody from Bangalore. A group came saying that we heard you are looking for a bride. Can your son marry your daughter? And she was very absolute suit for the boy, and the priest got them married. So it was all the relationship is because Krishna is Bhakta Valsala. Krishna doesn't eat anything from non-devotee, right? He says asnami prayadatmanha, but in that sloka patram pushpam phalam to yam yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhakti is given importance, and it's repeated twice. Tataham bhakti upahritam asnami prayadatmanha. So Krishna says bhakti, that love and devotion should be there. Krishna cannot be bought by anything. So here Dhruv Maharaj is such a pure devotee. Yes, initially he was Artharthi. He wanted material blessings, from the Lord. But that's one of the time of Artharthi Jnani Jitnyasu, one of the type of neophyte devotee. But later on, he got purified, because how did Dhruv Maharaj got purified? How did Dhruv Maharaj pray?
By the touch of counsel.
How did the Lord touch him?
By counsel.
By the conscience. So just by the touch of the Lord, Dhruv Maharaj got purified. So that's what. So it is said that because Guru Maharaj is pure, Krishna touched. Krishna won't touch anybody else now. Krishna touches pure devotees. So because Guru Maharaj is pure, Krishna touched. In another way around, because Krishna touched, Guru Maharaj became pure. Both the way, vice versa. So Krishna is very, very merciful to his devotees. So if a devotee offer even chipped rice like Sudama, or banana peel like Vidra's wife, or bitten fruit like Shabari, or one small, Tulsi like Rukmini Devi offered, Krishna will accept it. A flower like Gajendra. But if non-devotee offer, Krishna will never accept. Krishna is Bhakta Vatsal. Okay. And Karuna Sindhu, as Mataji said, yes, ocean of mercy. So when last week in Sunday class, we heard how Atul Krishna Prabhu was saying about Pundarik Vidyanidhi, right? So why did he faint? Pundarik Vidyanidhi fainted, right? Who remembers? He fainted.
Mataji, because of the bhakti, the enormous bhakti that he felt, Mataji, he was overwhelmed.
There's one more reason why he fainted, Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Even though outside he looks very materialistic person, but he fainted hearing one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Does anyone know what the verse is about? Describing what? It was about Krishna delivering Putana. So in that verse, when Krishna was, this is the verse which Vyasdev's disciples chanted in the forest so that Shugare Goswami can come back. Is there any background disturbance, Preeti Mataji?
No, Mataji, it's okay.
It's fine, Mataji.
Fine, Mataji.
Yeah, sorry for that. Okay. So sorry for the disturbance. So so this verse was to show that Putana, even though she came with poison, Krishna made her the mother. Aho bagiyam stadakala kodam jijam sayapyaya dasatvi labe gatim tatri uchitam tatonyam kamba dayalom sharanam rajulme. So what did she get? Aho Baki. Why is Putana called Baki? Anybody knows? Why is she called Baki? Putana's another name is Baki.
Bakasura's sister.
Bakasura's sister. So she's the sister of Bakasura. Bakasura was the big bird which came, and Krishna broke the beak. So she is the sister of Bakasur and Akasur. So she's called Baki. Aho Bagiyam stana Kala Kudam. She was putting Kala Kuda Visha, a poison, on the breast of her to kill Krishna. And what did Krishna do? Labe Gatim Datri Uchitam Tatonyam. Datri means mother. So he made her the mother. Kamba Dayalum Sharanam. Who's so merciful than him? Kamba Dayalum. Who can be so merciful than Krishna? So Krishna is very merciful. Only thing is we should get that mercy. And how do we get that mercy? We have to work for it. There is sunlight. Sunlight is equal to everyone. But still, somebody get vitamin D deficiency. Why? They're not getting exposed to the sunlight. If you hide in the cave, can you blame the sun? No. Okay, so like that, Krishna's mercy is equal to everyone. Krishna says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name veshena stina priya. Ye bhajante dumam bhaktya mai teteshu chapiham. Krishna says, he is equal to everyone. He is not partial to anyone. But who gets the special mercy? That devotees who cry for him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Right? So, Krishna, who cries for it only will get Krishna's mercy. Similarly, when you work for it, when you preach, when you do some kind of devotional service, then Krishna will see. Otherwise, Krishna's mercy is there, but it's neutral. But if you want to have more mercy from Krishna, like a small child, keep on crying. If the child is, sometimes you keep peeping into the room, the child is peacefully sleeping or playing, the mother doesn't bother much because the child is okay, comfortable. Once the child starts crying, the mother runs. Even if she's in the kitchen or she's doing something emergency, she runs to see what is wrong with my baby. Similarly, when you cry to the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you cry, chanting the holy name, in the sense, chant the holy name, then Krishna will see who's chanting, who's calling me. So you have to call out to the Lord. So as Hema Mataji says, yes, why, if Krishna is so merciful, why is Radha Krishna worship is very difficult? That's a standard, Mataji. We are all conditioned soul. We can't take it for granted. Like the Pujari in the Hanumanji temple, he's in Sakya Bhav. We can't copy that. Can we copy? No. Like when Sanatana Goswami gave roti to Madan Mohanji, Madan Mohanji said, there is no salt in it. And what did Sanatana Goswami say? Today you asked for salt, tomorrow you'll ask for something else. I can't give you like that. We can't be like that. Or Vamshidas Babaji, who actually tied his deities and put it in the Yamuna. We can't be like that. Then we become Sahajiyas. So we have to go through Bhagavad Gita and Narad Pancharakri Vidhi and learn all these rules and regulations which is given in Nectar of Devotion about deity worships. Otherwise, Seva Aparad can happen because we are less than Shantaras. We are not in any rasa with the Lord. We are in Shraddha. Shraddha Sadhusanga Bhajana Bhava is last. So somebody is in Bhava stage, Prema stage, there's no difficulty. But for a conditioned soul like us, so much Seva Aparad can happen. So the standard is high. The deity standard is high, right? So that is the way in Kali Yuga. So that's why deity worship is very difficult in Kali Yuga. That's why chanting the holy name is prescribed. Not everybody can do deity worship in Kali Yuga. So better chant the holy name. And if you worship Gauranitais, there is no rules and regulations. Gauranitai doesn't take any offenses. I know so many devotees who are not initiated, who are not even sheltered, who cooks non-veg at home, still worship Gauranitais. It's allowed. Prabhupada says they are dancing doll, they are Kali Yuga avatar, right? So yeah, even Jagannath Ji is also very merciful. So Krishna is merciful, and merciful Lord, whatever he says, whatever he does, Krishna's devotees are also merciful. Sometimes when pure devotees do something, we don't understand what they do. We can't understand. Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra, we can't understand what they do. But there is a good thing in it. It's hidden. Like example, Prabhupada gives us, the child plays with the toys, and you take the toys so that the child goes to school. No, even till the school bus comes, the children will be playing with the toys, and the mother force the child to go to the bus. And the child will be like, what is my mother doing? She can give me the toys, no, she can make me play. Why she is making me go to the school? When I was a kid, I was thinking, I could have been born like a cat or a dog so that I don't have to go to the school. But later on, as you grow up, our parents made us study so that we can be settled in life, so that we can have a good job and nice settlement in life. But later on, when you come to Krishna consciousness, that's all secondary. But that's what. So initially, some kind of problems are there in our life, so that it's for a good cause. So Krishna is like that. Sometimes Krishna tests his devotees. So Krishna is very, very merciful to his devotees. If Krishna can make Putana his mother, what position will all of you get? Putana's intention was wrong. So here it is said, Guru Maharaj had good intention in his heart. But Putana's intention was wrong. Her intention was to kill Krishna. And all the demons who came to Vrindavan, their intentions were wrong. But where did they go? They all got Sayujya Mukti, right? So, and the intentions of Kauravas, all of the Kauravas were wrong. But the Kauravas got Sarupya Mukti, Bhishmadev says, because they saw the beautiful two-handed form of the Lord. So, even if you get killed by Krishna's hand, it's mercy of Krishna. So Krishna is all merciful. The intention should be good. So Putana's intention was wrong. She wanted to kill Krishna, but still she became the mother of Krishna. What about all of you who, with good intention, give Patra Pushpam Phalam Toyam to God? With good intention, take Ekadashi. With good intention, read scriptures and do all the devotional services. What is your position? No, we may not be so exalted like a pure devotee, but at least we have hope. We have hope called Asha Bandha. That means hope against hope. In the sense, even if one day Ashishlava Padaradam Pinashtamam Adarshana Marmahatam Karotam Yata Tadava Vitratulambanam Prananatastu Saevana Para. Whatever Krishna does, reject me in this life, it's okay. I'm not advanced, I'm just 10% Krishna conscious, it's okay. Nashta Prayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bharam Sevaya. So every day we should do devotional service and Salpam Apyasya Dharmasya Trayade Mahadobhaya. It will save you from great dangers. So don't get upset thinking that, oh, when my friend was saying, my devotional service, my bhakti is going like a snail. You know a snail? Snail goes very slow. So she says, I'm advancing like that. I'm like, at least you're like a snail. I'm stuck somewhere like a stone. Yeah? At least it's going. So slowly, day by day, Prabhupada says once in one lecture, that every day all of you add 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee. After so many years, it becomes millions of dollars, of how lakhs of rupees, right? Like that, slowly every day add little bit to your bhakti, devotional service. One life, we can become pure. That's called hope. Hoping that Krishna will definitely give the mercy. So there are 2 types of devotees. One can be sadhana siddhas. You do sadhana and then reach perfection. Other is called kripa siddhas. Kripa siddhas can be by mercy of a devotee and by mercy of the Lord. The mercy of the Lord, little difficult to get, but mercy of devotee is very easy. Srila Prabhupada's mercy is everywhere. We are not so fortunate to meet Prabhupada, but we are fortunate to meet his disciples. Right? So all glories to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, who's preaching all over the world, who's doing so much. One neurosurgeon said, I've never seen any patient improving so much. So I'll stop with this, saying that once Guru Maharaj wanted to preach to 4,500 devotees in Pune. So everyone stopped. And Guru Maharaj, no, doctor said, no, you can't travel, because Guru Maharaj was staying 4 hours away from Pune. So 4 hours up and down journey, 8 hours, he can't drive. So he went on pushing all the doctors, and every doctor rejected, saying that, no, Guru Maharaj, you can't travel. No, you can't travel. But he had this intense desire. Every day he keeps on asking, can I travel? Can I travel? And finally, the chief neurosurgeon said, everybody asked him, it's your decision. And everyone shocked. Hearing neurosurgeon's reply, he said, yes, he can go. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj can go to Pune. He can try. Why? Whatever makes him happy is the one which makes him prolong his life. Whatever makes him happy. So Guru Maharaj is so happy to preach. So what should we do? Guru Maharaj said he had 70,000 disciples. So he says, if one disciple distribute 1 Bhagavad Gita every month, 70,000 Bhagavad Gita will be distributed every month. So can we do something for Guru Maharaj? Can we preach? Can we do some service so that Guru Maharaj remains happy and he initiates more and more disciples? Okay. So a devotee should always pray that whatever difficulties come in our life, we should be always grateful to the Lord, merciful to the Lord, thinking Krishna's mercy. Once Prabhupada was having prasadam and he was crying and crying and crying. So one Prabhu's like, why is Prabhupada crying so much? So Prabhupada's like, no, I'm crying that thinking about Krishna's mercy. Krishna has sent all of you. I'm an old man. What can I do? But my Guru Maharaj and Krishna are so merciful to me that he sent me so sincere disciples that I can preach Krishna consciousness. Krishna have sent all of you to help me. I'm an old man. So what is Krishna's mercy? So that's what Prabhupada's mood was. To think about Krishna's mercy. Krishna is very merciful. Sometimes we feel Krishna is partial. No, it's all our karma coming back. But if we control our mind and we think about Krishna's mercy, Krishna is very, very merciful. Krishna was more merciful to Kunti Maharani than Devaki. Why? Because Kunti Maharani didn't even have a husband. Devaki had a husband. So her 6 sons were taken by Krishna. But Kunti Maharani's all 5 sons were saved from all kind of dangers by Krishna, because she is so dependent on him. So dependent. So Krishna helps those who are in more dangers. So Krishna is more inclined. That's natural. if you are inclined to your son, it's natural. Nothing to say that Krishna is partial. No, that's Krishna is reciprocal, right? So Kunti Maharani says that every difficulty Krishna helped her. Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana Asat Sabaya Vanavasa Krichate Mrite Mrite Aneka Maharadastrado Draunyastratascha Hare Abhirakshita. So Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana. She says Vishan, when Bhima was given Visha, poison, Vishan Mahagni, Agni, the fire of Lakshagra, the put into fire, and Purushada Darshanam, like the man eaters like Hidumbi, and then Asat Sabaya Vanavasa Vrichti, Asat Sabha, a bad assembly where Draupadi was insulted, and Vanavasa Vrichti, when they went to the forest, then Mriti Mriti Aneka Radastram, like Astra, when in Kurukshetra war, when Arjuna had so much of weapons against him, and Draunastra, Drauni is Dronacharya's son, Ashwathama, Ashwathama's Brahmastra went to hit Parikshit Maharaj, the grandson. Then who helped? Hari Abhirakshita, Krishna helped. So definitely Krishna will definitely help us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining. Panchakalpadrupesya kripa sindhu Happy
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much.
Mataji, thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. Thank you all.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Panchakalpadrupesya kripa sindhu
Hare Krishna Mataji. Please give me the address of the temple, Mataji. Name of the temple. I'll find out.
Yeah, it's something starting with S.
Yes.
Mataji, is it moved with Ray?
Yes, Mataji, I was also wondering.
Yes, Mataji.
Starts with S. That place name start with S. I'll just
Okay,
let you know.
It is in near Udupi, is it?
Somewhere near that side, Bangalore, somewhere near.
No, Guru Maharaj went for his Ayurvedic treatment somewhere in Karkala.
Yes.
Maybe somewhere near it, I think.
Yeah,
So.
near that. He was there in Ayurveda. Right? So later on, Varadaraj Prabhu went there and did lot of Arati and everything, saying that Guru Maharaj didn't undergo one transplant, he had double transplant. He had kidney and liver transplant together, which is like a miracle. So it's Krishna's special mercy. Hare Krishna, thank you everyone. Gunashri Mataji, you can end the meeting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, lovely class. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji.